Are you tired of hearing the same 5 anime names over and over again? Same tropes, same titles, same hype. If you're ready to escape the mainstream and discover shows that will leave a mark, emotionally, intellectually, and artistically, then you're exactly where you need to be. Today, we're counting down 10 underrated anime so good they'll ruin all the others for you. Let's dig deep into the ones that slipped under the radar, but deserve a spotlight. On the surface, Eden's Zero might look like another flashy space fantasy adventure from the creator of Fairy Tail. And while the designs may seem familiar, this is a very different beast. Shiki, a kind-hearted boy raised by robots in an abandoned theme park, sets off on a journey across the stars to find the mythical cosmic goddess known as Mother. But the further he goes, the darker it gets. The anime dives into themes like grief, freedom, loneliness, and the pain of human connection. There's tragedy, betrayal, and some surprisingly philosophical beats for a shonen. Yes, it was unfairly overshadowed by its predecessor, but if you give it a chance, you'll find Eden's Zero is emotionally charged, plot-rich, and way deeper than expected. Now let's talk about Guilty Crown. Say what you will about its flaws. This anime wears its heart on its sleeve. It follows Shu Uma, a high schooler who suddenly gains the power of kings, allowing him to draw weapons from other people's souls. Sounds cool? It is. But this isn't just a flashy power fantasy. Shu is thrown into a civil war, forced to make impossible choices that pit loyalty against morality. The show explores what it means to lead, to break under pressure, and to carry the burden of others' lives. The animation is gorgeous. The soundtrack, composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, is legendary. And while critics point to its inconsistent pacing, there's an emotional rawness here that makes it feel painfully real. At its core, Guilty Crown is a messy, beautiful attempt at answering one question: what would you do if there were no right answers? Eternal Quon is the anime you've probably never heard of, but absolutely need to. Told through 6 short films, this story centers around Quon, a powerful psychic fighting to protect others like him from a brutal government force hunting them down. Each installment peels back another layer of a world filled with fear, prejudice, and the struggle to find meaning. The animation is fluid, the atmosphere is haunting, and the soundtrack gives everything an eerie, melancholic edge. What really hits, though, is the emotional progression. By the final film, you're not just watching a sci-fi action series, you're watching a philosophical meditation on what it means to be human. It's poetic, intense, and criminally overlooked. A complete experience that leaves a lasting impression, all in under 4 hours. Imagine New York colliding with another dimension. That's Blockade Battlefront. In the middle of the chaos is Leonardo Watch, just an ordinary guy who's given supernatural vision at the cost of his sister's sight. He joins Libra, a secret society battling threats beyond our comprehension in a city where physics and sanity take a back seat. The show blends urban fantasy, cosmic horror, jazz punk energy, and quirky character dynamics into something wholly unique. It's weird, it's loud, it's beautiful, but beneath the madness lies real emotion. Leonardo's quiet struggle to stay grounded, to fight for meaning, and to carry guilt on his shoulders. Every frame oozes style. Every scene pulses with energy. It's not just underrated, it's misunderstood genius. Think Shakespeare, with magic, revenge, and the end of the world. That's Blast of Tempest. After Mahiro's sister is murdered, he and his best friend Yoshino get tangled in a supernatural conflict between 2 ancient forces, the Tree of Genesis and the Tree of Exodus. But this isn't just a battle of spells and swords. It's about logic versus chaos, revenge versus justice. The show pulls from Hamlet and The Tempest, layering sharp dialogue, existential questions, and intricate plotting over a foundation of raw emotional drama. The action is slick, the twists are constant, and the heartache is real. For those who crave intellectual complexity mixed with emotional storytelling, this anime is a must. You've heard of it, but have you really watched it? Sora and Shiro, the sibling geniuses known online as Blank, are unbeatable in any game. Then a mysterious god pulls them into a world where every conflict, from border disputes to royal succession, is settled through games. And that's where the fun begins. The visuals are a candy-colored feast, but the real draw is the mental warfare. Every challenge is a puzzle wrapped in misdirection and logic so absurd it somehow makes sense. Beneath the fan service and flash, no game. No Life is a sharp commentary on manipulation, overconfidence, and intellectual survival. It's not just a game, it's a war of ideas. And the fact we still don't have season 2? a tragedy. You don't need to like baseball to love Diamond No Ace. Jun Sawamura is a passionate, unpredictable pitcher who joins a top baseball academy filled with talent, tension, and towering expectations. Every game, a battlefield. But this isn't just about winning, it's about pride, resilience, and the long, painful road to becoming great. The pacing is slow but deliberate, rewarding patient viewers with deeply satisfying character growth. No one is overpowered. Everyone struggles, teammates become rivals, rivals become brothers. This show captures the grind of real-life competition and the emotional highs and lows that come with it. Underrated? Definitely. One of the best sports anime ever made? Without question. Ridiculous, hilarious, emotional. Scissor 7 is like nothing you've ever seen. 7 is a broke hairdresser on Chicken Island who moonlights as a hitman. His weapon of choice? Telekinetic scissors. Sounds dumb. It is, but it's also brilliant. As the layers peel back, we discover that 7's lost his memory, and his past life wasn't so innocent. The slapstick comedy is balanced by gut punch revelations, cinematic fight scenes, and emotional breakdowns. It's beautifully animated, jumping between absurdist sketches and high-octane combat, and while it's made in China, not Japan, it hits with more heart than most big-budget series. Scissor 7 is proof that anime's soul isn't tied to origin, it's tied to honesty. Epic, ambitious, timeless, Kingdom follows Shin, a war orphan with nothing but a dream, to become the greatest general under the heavens. Set in China's Warring States period, the series tells a sweeping political war saga filled with bloodshed, strategy, and legacy. But this isn't just Shin's story, it's about kings fighting for reform, warriors dying for ideals, and empires being built from the ground up. Yes, the early CGI is rough, but if you look past it, the story is rock solid. Every arc is layered, every decision has weight, and the payoff, monumental. It's a rare anime that dares to think long term, and when it hits, it shakes you. Last on our list, Grand Blue. You think you're getting a beachside college comedy filled with parties, diving, and drunk idiots. And you are. But beneath the chaos is a story about finding your tribe, learning to laugh at yourself, and growing up without losing your spark. Aori Kitahara just wanted a peaceful college life, but what he got was half-naked mayhem, emotional scars, and unforgettable friendships. The comedy is unhinged, the moments of reflection surprisingly deep. It's about failing hard, trying again, and choosing joy, no matter how ridiculous life gets. Don't judge it by its cover. Grand Blue is as heartfelt as it is hilarious. And there you have it, 10 underrated anime that deserve way more love. They're not perfect, but they hit different. They linger in your mind, tug at your heart, and challenge what you think anime can be. If even one of these made it onto your watch list, then mission accomplished. Hidden gems, real emotion, and stories that actually mean something. So hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your own hidden favorites, and join us as we keep uncovering anime that truly deserve more.